And then she randomly was like, hey, isn't it weird that some people's houses are just like naturally clean? Which is the dirtiest shit I think I've ever heard her say.
And then I go to the bathroom and then I take a piss.
I think
I might have to
real quick, I think you guys are the only girls I know that say I have to piss.
And then I see a giant ass spider on one of the leaves and I immediately start bawling. Feeling it right now.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the HTS Podcast. My name is Oscar. This is my sister, Sophia. This is our podcast. It's called the HTS Podcast, HTS. No I. Today, I don't know what we're talking about, but hang out. It's going to be fun.
I got stories.
Oh, no. We're talking about, this is what we're talking about. Type A and Type B people. This episode is basically going to be why I'm right and why Sophia's wrong. Okay? Let's do it.
I'm not Type B, though.
Yes, you are.
No. I'm the type that can be both.
Annoying? Nah, that's Type B.
No.
You're Type B that occasionally gets your head out of your ass. That's what that is. You know what I mean?
No. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm both. You just never see it.
Wouldn't it be Type C?
Like,
or would it be AB?
I think it's AB. Hold on, let me look it up. Or can you look it up? I can't. I'm having trouble.
Okay, let's just get back to arguing. We were arguing about this before we start the podcast. If you're a regular viewer of this podcast, you would know that Sophia and I always call each other like before actually recording, and we usually talk about stuff, and then we usually end up talking about that stuff on the podcast because we're like, hold on, leave it for the podcast. Here's the thing. Sophia is crazy.
We started out friends.
Shut up.
It was cool, but it was all pretend.
Do you have to do that every time I say here's the thing?
Yeah.
Since you've been gone.
That was so good. Why did that? That sounded like a cackle. I could totally be a witch in a movie. That sounded like an evil witch. Like
you are evil.
When I laughed.
This isn't news. You know what I mean? Sophia.
Anyways.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Never mind.
We're getting sidetracked. Okay. We were talking before.
We were
the
talking
podcast.
about, here's the thing. Sophia's crazy. Sophia was like, yes, she is. She got home. We were just talking, whatever, blah, blah. And then she randomly was like, hey, isn't it weird that some people's houses are just like naturally clean? Which is the dirtiest shit I think I've ever heard her say. And I was immediately like, no, that's not how it works, asshole. They're not naturally clean. What the fuck? What are you talking about? And she was like, no, yeah, like it just happens, like just natural. And I was like, no, it doesn't just happen. They clean it. And I was like, they just don't do the dirty shit that dirty people do. And if they do it, they clean up after themselves regularly, promptly. Like there's no such thing as naturally clean.
Yes, there is. I'm just
go ahead. And then she was like, nah, because like most of the mess that I make or most of the mess in my house comes from like when I cook. And I was like, yeah, naturally clean people, you know what they do? They just wash the fucking dishes, Sophia. That's it. That's not naturally clean.
That simple.
Yes, it is.
No,
go,
it's
argue,
not.
Go. Argue with me.
Listen, I think our brains are just wired different because hear me out.
No,
and
I think you're just wrong.
Me out. Actually hear me out. Look, he's already not actually hearing me out, but hear me out. You're cooking, right? That's me chopping up the vegetables.
Yeah.
That's me throwing the vegetables into the pan.
Okay. You got your Remy thing going? I see you.
Everything's going, right? I'm working hard, okay? I just finished a 10-hour shift today. I actually did. After this, I'm going to have to cook, right? So after... so tired. My shoulders are weary.
No, see, right there, you already lost. All you got to do is clean this shit.
Right?
It's done.
No, listen. No, listen. You do that, and then I have to cook, right? And I'm chopping up all the shit, and I'm cooking all the shit, and I played it, and I'm like, you know what I want after a long fucking day? I want a nice, warm, hot meal, okay? So what do? I sit down, and I eat my hot meal. You know what happens after that?
Your lazy ass stays on the couch. You don't get up and wash the dishes the way clean people do.
No, but then I tell myself, oh, I always complain that the dishes are everywhere. I need to clean the dishes. I need to get up. So I get up. I put like one or two of the dishes like where they go, or I wash like one or two, and then I get distracted by something else. I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, now that I'm up, I should probably clean off the counter because the counter's dirty, and the counter's always dirty. There's always paper. There's always like the mess from the cooking.
Sticky.
So then I start,
and there's crumbs.
It's not always. No, I'm not that nasty. Anyways. So I start cleaning up the counter, and there's like papers that I need to throw away. And then there's a big stack of papers. I'm like, oh, I haven't done the mail in a long time. Like, I haven't looked through it. I'm like, fuck, I should probably look through it. What if there's something important? So then I open up the mail, and I'm like, oh, there's this. Oh, there's this. Why the fuck is Progressive sending me stuff? I don't even use Progressive as my insurance. How'd they get my number and name? Weird. Throw it away. Right? Then I throw it away, and the trash is full. And I'm like, oh my God, the trash is full. I should probably throw out the trash, because you know what's going to happen the next time I cook? I can't throw it away because the trash is full, and then I have an overflowing trash bin, and that's gross, right? So then I get the trash bin, and then I close it, and then I take it with me. And I go and I throw it down the trash chute. Then I get back home, and guess what? I have to pee. So then I go to the bathroom, and then I take a piss. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm like, you know what?
I think I might have to real quick, side note, we were also talking about how my sisters are not ladies. I think you guys are the only girls I know that say, I have to piss. Or like, I took a piss. Piss is such a dude. Piss as a verb is such a dude word. You know what I mean? I don't know that I know any other girls that are like, oh, I just pissed right now. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
I'm there. And I'm like, I think I might have to poop. And then I'm like, do I? And then I'm contemplating whether or not I have to shit or not. And you know what happens? Cyrus comes up and he gets on my lap. You know why? I don't know why. Cyrus likes to sit on my lap while I take a shit in the mornings. I think he's a little lonely. I pet him. It might be weird. It might not be weird. I don't know. I don't know if that's weird or not. But it's normal in our household because I'm gone 10 hours a day and Cyrus is by himself. So I'm going to pet him if I damn well please. Anyways, he gets on my lap and I'm like, oh, he got on my lap. Poor baby has been alone for the past 10 fucking hours. I should pet him. So then I start petting him. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I don't have to poop. And then I don't poop. But Cyrus is on my lap now. And I can't move. And then eventually he gets off and then I get off. And then I wash my hands. And I check the time. And it's late. And I'm like, oh, I should sit down. And then I sit down and I completely forgot about the dishes I originally set out to do. Okay? And it's not until the next morning where I'm like, oh, damn, I should have done the dishes last night. So no, Oscar, it's not that fucking simple to just wash the dishes. No, it's not.
It's not that easy, but it is that simple. Here's the thing. There's two problems. First, you're an idiot. Second, you're lazy. If you could solve those two problems, none of this would happen, right? The first one,
not true.
I don't think you have good odds. The second one, it's very possible. Here's the thing. I know for a fact when you go to do the dishes, the dirty dishes, all of the dirty dishes are they're not solely comprised of the dishes you just used to cook just right now. There's those dishes that you just used to cook, and then there's also other dishes from other meals earlier, right? That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you wash the shit as soon as you use it, then the next time you have dirty dishes, it's just the shit that you just used. There's no old shit, right? Same thing with the trash. If you throw the trash away when it's full, not after you've stuffed it for 3 fucking days in a row, when it's full, then it wouldn't be full. It would be like, it would fill up, it'd be out, and it would fill up, and it'd be out. And 90% of the time, there would be room in there. It wouldn't be like so fucking overstuffed that you're like, oh my God, this is so bad, I have to do it now. That wouldn't happen. If you would open your fucking mail when you get it, there wouldn't be a pile of fucking mail on the island that then distracts you and you have to open in the middle of doing other shit. Like, if you stop being lazy and you just do things in a timely manner, it doesn't add up and it doesn't crumble on top of you. You know what I mean?
No, but you see, the thing is,
no,
that won't work with the mail.
We started off friends.
Listen, it was cool, but it was anyways, I get the mail because listen, I come home.
No. What? Hold on. Here's the other thing that you don't understand.
I get the mail. And
here's the other thing that you don't understand.
And I'm like, I should look at the mail. And then you know what I do?
Here's
I'm like,
actually, I really
need to pee. So then I put the mail on the counter.
Here's the other thing that you don't understand.
And then I go to the bathroom to pee. And you know what happens? Cyrus gets on my lap.
Here's the other thing that you don't understand. I don't care, right? It's that simple. and you just do it or you
No,
don't.
it's not.
And you either, when you do it or when you don't do it, you either make excuses or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, like, just, it's easy. Anyways, it's not easy, but it is simple.
Anyways,
we saw a commercial for a bank
put...
the other day. Me and Big O were watching TV. We saw a commercial for a bank the other day. And then in the commercial, they were, like, giving super simple advice. And then at the end of the commercial, they were like, a little boring advice goes a long way. And I was like, that's so fucking true, especially with financial shit. Like, it's not complicated. It's so simple. You just have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel about this right now. Like, it's not complicated. Just
Back
wash
to
the dishes.
Trash can.
It's literally like, just like turn on the water, spray it with the soap, scrub a little bit. It's so fucking simple.
Going back to the trash can, do you not, like, the trash can is full when no more trash fits in there?
Yeah, but you don't have to stuff it as much as possible. Like, you don't have to literally stuff it till it's rock hard. Like, if it fills up, you could just throw it away. Like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to.
I'm actually really on top. There are two things that I'm really on top of, and it's the trash and the litter, because my apartment will smell otherwise, and I don't like a smelly apartment.
You can't smell yourself, huh? Anyways,
I also
here was the
smell
other
really
thing.
Good.
The other thing I was gonna start arguing about, because Sophia was like, some people have naturally clean apartments, and I'm like, no, you dumbass, they just clean. They just clean. There's no such thing as naturally clean, right?
Which means it's not a thing. Which means
shut up, Sophia. It's like people say, oh, I'm like, imagine you tried to argue that you were naturally a late person and there are naturally on time people. No, there are just responsible, professional, respectful people, and then there are assholes that are late. Because here's the thing about being late. Just do it sooner. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Everything you do, exactly how you do it, sooner. That's it. You don't have to change the way you dress. You don't have to change how fast you get dressed. You don't have to change the route you drive. You don't have to change how fast you drive. You don't have to change anything. You just have to do everything sooner. It's that fucking simple. You'll be on time. You know what I mean?
I'm actually a very punctual person.
No. Only when it comes to work. Like, if she's getting paid, she's punctual.
That is true. But I'm also punctual, like, when I'm going out with, like, friends and stuff. If there's a set time, I make it at that set time.
Yeah, like, why would you set a time and then not be there?
I'm a punctual person. Fuck you. You act like...
Actually, I don't know, because I don't... Hold on.
You don't even know me like that.
Hold on.
You don't even know me like that.
Yeah, I don't, because if Sophia and I are ever going somewhere together, she's not responsible for getting us there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not making the schedule or doing the driving usually. And I'm never, like, planning to meet Sophia somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, if we're in the same city, we live together. And if we're not in the same city, I'm there visiting her. Like, I'm not just like, hey, let's meet up for lunch. You know what I mean? Like,
and even when I picked you up from the airport, I was there on time. The only reason why I got to my car so late is because you didn't follow the instructions when I told you, call me when you deplane. When you're
well, she wasn't
like,
there
ready.
on time. She wasn't
I was there. I was in a parking lot.
No, it's because they overcomplicate it. Because they overcomplicate it. They want to know.
No, I literally
the time you land,
texted Oscar.
And then they
I was
want
like,
you to call them when you like land, but you're not
when
deboarded.
You have
and then they want
your
you to call
luggage
them
when
when
you're off the plane with your luggage. Oscar
I'm
texted
like, bro,
the group chat.
I know when I land. I'm gonna add 15 to 20 minutes to that time.
And I was in
be outside at that time. It's that simple.
I was in the parking lot. Right. Eventually, he called, or I was like, damn, this is taking a while for him to deplane. Is the carry-on luggage, like, did he check something in? Is it taking a while? What's going on with that?
I've never checked the bag.
So I called that motherfucker, and I knew that. That's why I was like, why the fuck is this taking so long? So I called him, and I was like, hey, are you, like, ready to be picked up? And he's like, yes. And I was like, I told you to call me. And he's looking at me like, nuh-uh, and arguing when he told me that same day, oh, yeah, you did say that. And he agreed that he was the one who didn't follow correctly.
You know what can we complain about each other some more here? I don't enjoy traveling. I don't enjoy traveling without you guys because you guys demand so much. Like, and I don't do it. Like, I refuse. And by now you guys have stopped asking me, but for the longest time there was this like tell me when you're boarding. Tell me when you land. Tell me when you're in the layover. Tell me when you board again. Tell me when you land again. Tell me when you get off the plane, but you're on the way. And I'm like, bro, just be at the airport at the time that I land. You're going to have to wait for 10 or 15 minutes because it's kind of out of my control how long it takes to deplane. Just be there. That's it. I shouldn't have to. No. But like, I'm arguing about another thing now. I'm like, I don't want to have to update you all fucking day long. Like, I have other shit to worry about. I have to get to the airport on time. I have to get on my plane. I have to find my gate. I have to do all this shit. I don't want to be fucking updating you the whole time too. Like, just be there. I'm going to get there. You're going to see me. We can talk about everything at that time. Like, just be there when I need you to be there. You know what I mean? That's why I don't text nobody when I'm traveling. Like, I'll just be like, hey, I'm landing at 6:30. Who can pick me up? So-and-so is like, I can pick you up. I'll be like, all right, see you then. And I don't say shit until then, you know?
Anyways.
Does anyone agree with me? Like, I have other shit to worry about. Leave me alone.
About the punctuality and airport story. And I know I was right because you agreed I was right. Even if you refuse to do it on the podcast now.
But also,
yeah,
the thing that what bothered me about that day is the whole like idea of like, I'm gonna go wait over here so that I don't have to drive around in the loop. Like, I'm gonna wait over here and then I'm gonna give you additional instructions that allow me to wait over here so that I don't have to do that. Where in my head, I'm like, bro, just do it. Like, it's not that hard. It's just part of the process. Like, just arrive at the time I told you to arrive and just keep circling until I walk outside. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm asking for too much. You got to add all these extra steps of wait here and call me then and this and that, and you know.
Have you done the loop in the Minneapolis airport?
Yeah, like, just do it. Like,
no, I'm asking if you've done it.
No, I've never picked anybody up
then
there.
Then you can't reasonably expect me to do that what it's like.
Every airport has the loop, and some of them are big and some of them are small. But you just do it. Like, that's part of agreeing to pick someone up. You're signing up for that.
You know what else every airport has? A parking lot to wait when you're still waiting for your
but some of them are like
you're picking up to get there.
Some of them are close, some of them are far, some of them are this. You know what I mean? That's why you like.
Anyways, Oscar just hates being wrong, and he knows I'm right, and he refuses to yield that.
No, I didn't say you were wrong. I was just saying that's the thing. No, I'm just saying that's the thing that bothers me. You know.
And that Oscar's unreasonable. Moving on.
I swear we talked about this last time or something similar last time. I swear I'm extremely reasonable, but my immediate family constantly accuses me of being unreasonable. And that's another. Yeah, I know, but that's another area of my life where I'm like, I need to get away from you guys, and I need to be around other. Like, I need outside opinions. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe you guys.
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna find other unreasonable people that are agreeing with you, and then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, she said to call me." And I didn't call her because that was too much trouble.
It wasn't. I just forgot. Like, no, I just forgot in that situation. I admitted that on the day, bro. I haven't been saying you were wrong this whole time.
To admit it here. Anyways.
You didn't ask me to admit it. You had just said. You even told me that I had told you to call me, and you said okay. I didn't argue against that at all.
Cashews are my favorite nut. Mom made me cry yesterday.
Okay.
Let me tell you. So I have a plant. I just got this plant at IKEA like last week when my mom and sister were in town. This is my plant.
Gross.
My plant has yet to receive a name. I haven't felt anything like, I haven't connected with a name.
Bartholomew.
Yet. Anyways, no. She's a lovely lady.
Todd.
Have a lovely name. No. Anyways, plant. Gorgeous gal, right? Because I decided. Because that's the aura I was getting from her.
Medusa.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
My plant.
Don't ask me for my
I didn't. You literally started giving me unsolicited names. Anyways.
Well, fuck you then.
I left my plant.
Hater.
Oh, look at you getting all mad because you started giving an opinion no one fucking asked about. Anyways, my apartment has a patio, and I left my beautiful, gorgeous, lovely plant outside so that she can bask in the sunlight. Okay? This was over the weekend. On Sunday, I did this.
Okay.
And then I forgot I left her out there. And Monday morning came around. It happens a lot. Monday morning came around. I was getting ready, and I'm opening the curtain because I like opening the curtain for Cyrus so that he like can look outside or whatever. And I realized the plant's out there, and I'm like, oh, I need to get my plant. And I look and I get closer. There's a shit ton of spider webs and like things. I wish I took a picture, but I was so like scared I didn't. There was a lot of things on there, like a lot of spider webs, and like it looked like the wind blew up. Like there's just like little things on the ground. I don't know if they're seeds or dirt, I don't know what they are, but it was like
spider eggs.
Yeah, it was like all over. That's what I was scared about. And I saw that and I was like, oh hell no. And then I left to work, and I was like, that sounds like a problem that I can deal with after work, because right now I run a strict program in the morning, okay? I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I shit and piss, and while I'm shitting and pissing, I get dressed. I finish, I brush my teeth, I pack my lunch, and then I get the fuck out, okay? I don't got time to deal with a fucking spider plant, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm like, after work. That sounds like an after work problem.
Yeah.
So then I go to work and then I come back, right? And then all of the things that were like blown on it, they're gone. And I'm like, okay, was that all like baby spiders, or was it the pod things on the ground? And I'm like, I'm going to choose to believe in my heart it was the pod things on the ground, right? So then like the plant's there and there's like a big ass web like connecting this way and then like this way. And I'm like, what do I do? And I was like, should I just throw it away? And I'm like, no, I can't throw it away. I haven't even named it yet. I told myself I wouldn't let this one die, right?
You were just going to throw away the plant? Jeez.
Yeah, I did not want to deal with it. But I decided against that because I just couldn't bring myself to. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, game plan.
You could have just left it there and never checked on it again. Survival of the fittest.
Hey, I grabbed the scissors and then I start chopping. Because I wanted something with a little more reach so I didn't have to swipe the webs with my hand. So then I start chopping the webs like this. And I'm pretty sure I looked crazy. And I'm so glad that there was no one walking their stupid ass fucking dogs. Because everyone always walks their dogs across my apartment. And I was so glad no one was there because I looked like a fucking stupid person. Anyways, I'm chopping like this. And I'm like, okay, I got all of the like outside. But now the plant, because it has like a bunch of leaves and there's a bunch of webs in between the leaves, right? And I'm like, I gotta figure that out. Like, fuck, what do I do? And then I wanted to call you, but this was happening when you were traveling. And I was like, I can't call Oscar because I call different people for different reasons.
I was gonna say, what the fuck were you gonna call me for?
I called different people for different reasons. I was gonna call Oscar because I was gonna tell him that you need to tell me to stop being such a fucking pussy and just get your plant back inside, because I knew he would have gladly done that. But he was on a fucking plane, so I couldn't call him. And so I was like, Celeste is barely getting off of work. Big Oscar may or may not be asleep. So I was like, okay, call mom. So I call mom, and I'm like, Mom.
I forgot this is a story about how she made you cry.
Yes! So I call mom. I call mom, and I'm like, Mom. And then I explain everything I just said. And I was like, what do I do? Like, I'm scared. And then she's just like, and then I can't remember what, but like we just like talked about the situation a little. And she was like, I was like, how am I supposed to get the things out? And she's like, I don't know. Like, and she had told me, she's like, you could like spray the spider with like that purple water bottle.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. That purple water bottle? I used that to spray the plant, right? Because she was like, just spray off the things and you can spray off the spider. I was like, no, the spider's like not there. And she's like, Mama, it's like right, like it's right there. And I'm like, and I was like, no, it's not. And then I turn and then I see a giant ass fucking spider on one of the leaves that I think like it crawled out, because I swear I didn't see that before, and crawled out. And immediately, I'm like still in my patio. My patio is only so big. I immediately go on the complete opposite end of the patio and I turn inwards, like away from where the plant, like I turn my back to the plant and I immediately start bawling. I was like, Mom, I didn't want to see the spider. Why'd you point out the spider to me? Like I didn't want to see it. Oh my God, I'm feeling it right now.
Loser, dude.
And I was so fucking scared. No, like sometimes it gets in my head and I'm like, maybe I'm just not afraid of spiders. Because you guys send me spider videos and I'm fine with the spider videos now. Like you could send them to me and I don't like it, but like I don't get scared like I used to. So I was like, maybe I'm not even scared of spiders. Maybe it's all in my fucking head. But nah, I saw that spider. I started crying immediately. Immediately. And mom was like,
Violently. Bro, you're such a fucking loser, I swear.
Eventually, you saw the plant. Call me a loser. Say what you will. But you know what happened that day? I conquered my fears. I got this water bottle and I sprayed the shit out of the spider. I sprayed it so hard.
You sprayed the spider?
I sprayed the spider. I was spraying it a lot. Like at first, I was spraying it and then it kind of like slid down the leaf and I'm like, get the fuck out of my plant. And then it kind of moved and I kept spraying it and then it got off and I sprayed it off my patio and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm that bitch. Except no, I was so stressed. And you want me to do the dishes after that? Hell no. You know what I did after that? I laid my ass on the couch and I was like, I'm done for the day. That was so hard. And I brought my plant inside. And it was freshly hydrated because of how much water I was spraying on it.
Anyways. You want me to do the dishes after that? Dude, that was so good. That was so good.
Thank you. I know.
Here's the thing.
Hilarious and brave.
If you've seen this podcast, we think we're hilarious, right? But there's been so many moments where we make certain jokes, and then I'm like, bro, we're such fucking idiots. How is anyone gonna think we're funny? And then Sophia was like, there are a lot of idiots out there. They're gonna love us. Right?
Yeah.
That wasn't idiotic funny. That was just like, damn, you set that up so well. It was such a good callback. Like, I was impressed.
I didn't even fucking try. It just came up in my brain.
You weren't originally planning on making that callback when you started the story?
No. I feel like
that's the thing. That's the difference. That's the difference between us. I'll start a story because I already know, like, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, I'm going to get to this, I'm going to make that point, it's going to be funny. And then Sophia will come along and just, like, stomp all over it, interrupting me, saying other shit, not letting me get to my point.
He always gets pissed, yeah.
And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
Sophia just kind of goes for it. And then she's like,
I'm just naturally funny like that. I don't got to practice or nothing.
No, like, I don't
think about it.
It's not necessarily about practice. And like, sometimes I'll think of something on the spot. But like, a lot of times when we write down topics to tell on the podcast or we have stories, like, I'm not going to think a story is even worth telling if I don't have somewhere to arrive to. You know what I mean?
I had no idea how I was going to tell that story. I just figured I was just going to, like, say what happened.
That's so funny. You want me to do the dishes after that? You're such a fucking pussy, dude. Why don't you use the salt gun? I bought Sophia a salt gun where you go pew pew and you shoot the bugs.
Mom,
why don't you fucking use it? You're so fucking annoying. She's had it since Christmas. It was expensive.
I know. I couldn't use it. The spider was on the leaf of the plant.
The plant's gonna be fine. You know, plants. First of
all,
the plant was gonna be fine.
The salt gun would have fucked it up.
First of all, the salt gun primarily hits the spider. The spider is gonna protect the plant with its body.
That is assuming I have really good aim.
No, it's not that hard.
Bad assumption.
So first of all, you're gonna hit the spider. Second of all, the plant. I don't think the salt gun is strong enough to fuck up the plant. Third, even if you fuck up the leaf of the plant, it's a fucking plant. It regrows. Like, it could grow the fucking leaf. Like,
no, but I don't want to harm the plant. If I didn't care about the plant like that, I would have just thrown the fucking plant away. But I love the plant, so I couldn't throw it away or shoot it with the salt gun. Okay?
You should put it in a boot.
That would be really fucking cute, actually.
Right.
I kind of want to look up. Remind me after the podcast, because I can't use like my phone to put a note, but remind me that. I'm going to look up boots on Amazon.
I'm not going to remind you. I'm going to remind you when I'm editing the podcast, and then I come across this part of it, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Okay. That'll be fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah, you want to be mad?
Not really.
How would you feel if I went to the revolving sushi place that we had talked about / wanted to go?
With some fucking bitch? This motherfucker? Honestly, I would prefer you to go to the revolving sushi place with some random hoe than Devin. I don't know what it is about Devin, but I feel like a sibling rivalry almost, where I'm like, fuck that bitch. You can't like him more than me. You can't do sibling shit with that motherfucker more than me. I've never even met him in real life. Sorry, Devin, but fuck you. Anyways, you better not go with some fucking bitch. I've been wanting to. I've been waiting.
Didn't.
Maybe you should, so you can figure out how to use it, so that when we go, there's nothing wrong.
I didn't, but no.
I like how I knew immediately where this.
I know. Like, I like how the question was, how would you feel, and you wasted no time letting me know. You know what I mean? Like,
if I'm anything, it's honest.
No, I didn't though. But like, I don't know why I just thought it. I just knew you would be furious. You know what I mean? If it happened. So it's like,
nah. But real talk.
You better not go with Devin or what? Oh.
You better not go with Devin. I would be.
You know what? Hold on.
Worried, except I'm not, because he only eats like burgers and he doesn't have any.
He's a child. Tastes. He's a child. He has no.
So taste. That's okay. You better not go with your other roommates. It's the other fucking roommates that I'm worried about.
Dom would definitely go. Dom is such a fat bitch. I love it. I don't know if he can hear me, but I love it. Dom eats everything. Dom wants to try all the restaurants.
Does he eat ass?
I'm sure he does.
How do you know? How sure are you?
I'm hypothesizing. Anyways, no, I'm not going to a revolving sushi place anytime soon. I'm sure it's expensive, and I still have my other apprehensions.
But real talk,
you know what's so funny to me? Nah, hold on. No, I have real talk.
No.
I have real talk.
Actually, no. Okay, mine is gonna be so much quicker than we already went over.
But mine is gonna be realer.
Let me go first. Mine's gonna be probably funny.
Did you already forget?
Real talk. No.
Did you already forget?
Fuck you. I knew that's what you. No, stop it. Real talk. If she's a fine ass bitch and she's like, I can do revolving sushi. Don't fucking think of me. Take her.
Oh.
Don't lose chances. But if she's
don't
like,
get me wrong.
You swipe. No, but if she's like, you swiped because like she's kind of pretty, and you have kind of like a feel about it, you better not take that bitch to sushi. You
don't get me wrong.
The bitches where you're like, oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I don't swipe on ugly girls. But I have no problem going to revolving sushi. I was just curious as to how you would react. You know what I mean?
Giving away
real
my
talk.
Treadmill.
You know what's so lame?
Going to sushi places.
You know what's so lame about Sophia being jealous of Devin? Sophia.
You don't even like Devin?
Can move to LA and we can do the whole content thing. Like, because me and Devin, as of now, we've been making a bunch of videos. He's been going viral. He's been going viral for real. He makes this like face like he belongs on the short bus. And I was like, yo, that's hilarious. You should keep doing that. And then he's continuing to do it. And all of those videos are getting millions of views. And I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be your thing. Anyways.
What's the short bus?
Sophia and I have lots of plans / have had lots of plans to make lots of content. And we can do all of that as soon as you move to LA, bro. You're the one that's choosing to not move to LA. And I haven't held it against you, but don't be coming at me talking about, oh, you're making videos with Devin. Shut up.
So what I'm hearing is Devin's a placeholder until I get there. That makes me feel
Speaking of mom,
better. Thanks.
You know what else I did?
Did you make mom cry?
No, mom like.
Okay, good.
Here's the thing that happened.
Is that a yes? Is that a maybe?
No.
Oh.
I might have hurt her feelings a little bit, but like.
Oh.
But it's her fault. Mom, don't comment on this video with whatever you have to say about what we're gonna say. We already talked about this.
I'm
talking to Sophia. I know. Me and mom already talked about this. Now I'm talking to Sophia about it.
Hi, mom.
Mom misses us, right? So then when we see her, she's very like, oh, my little
happy
baby,
to see us.
Right? But then when we continue to just be our annoying selves and just continue to like make jokes or poke fun or this or that, I think it ever so slightly like tarnishes the experience of like, oh, I'm over here missing you. I'm over here like so happy to see you. And then you're going to make fun of me? Like lame, right? But
mom feels what everyone feels with family, where it's like, when you're far away from someone, you miss them because all you're remembering is the good parts, but then you see them and then you remember the bad parts.
No, but she's like, but you can get to a point where like you miss them so much that like you kind of have that like honeymoon phase of like they come back and everything's wonderful and they're here and then like you're excited to see them. You know what I mean?
I've never had that honeymoon phase. I'm still
Sophia
excited.
fucking hates you, Mom.
But the bad parts?
Sophia
no, with everyone.
Sophia hates all of us.
No, because the bad parts, when they happen, I don't just like, oh, whatever. No, the bad parts are still bad, but the good parts are just still better. I'm just like, oh yeah, huh? Anyways.
Sophia hates
That's how I...
Anyways, it was just funny. Like, we were just hanging out and we were all going to eat, and then she was asking, like, we were joking around about this or that, and I like called someone a Diano, and then she was like, why do you always say Diano? Like, it's a bad thing. And I was like, no, we've already had this argument. I used Diano like a good time, like a good way one time. I even told you like, oh, I was such a Diano. I was like bringing snacks to the occasion, and I thought I was lame, but then everybody was happy about it. And then I was like, see?
That is such a backhanded compliment. That's a backhanded good one.
No,
you're
it's
saying,
not a backhanded
compliment.
I
was lame. Yes, because you said, and then I thought I was lame, but everyone's happy.
I thought I was like, am I doing too much? And then it ended up playing out like a good thing. And it was like, no, yeah, like, be more like Mom. That can be good sometimes, you know?
See? And he wonders why she gets upset when she says Diano.
But I'm joking. That's the problem. Is like I'm not joking, but it's funny. I don't know. You know, like
see. My thing is okay. What pisses me off about this situation? Not pisses. That's a strong word. What makes me feel some type of way about this situation?
Gets her
is Oscar. Who gets me heated? Anyways, about the situation. Is Oscar's there like, like I'm not even doing anything mean. No. Even if you're just joking, even if that's how you see it, you know Mom takes it as bullying, okay? You know it hurts her feelings, and you continuously use that verbiage to Mom with Diano, okay? Which means you are actively ignoring her feelings. And if you want to be just an asshole, just like an annoying asshole and bully her because it's fun and it amuses you, even though you know she hurts her feelings, okay, just fucking say that. But man the fuck up and say that's what you're doing. Stop playing this victim card of like, I don't even know why she still gets so upset. Like, no, yes you fucking do. Okay? Anyways. That's how I feel about the situation.
Bro. Okay. Several things. First, Mom's not the only one I do it to. I do it to everyone. So I'm just playing around. And we all do it, right? Like if anyone does something that I would typically do, they'd be like, Oscar ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's first. Second, I don't actually believe, like I don't play dumb in the way that you're saying of like, oh, why are you getting your feelings hurt? Like I'm not doing anything wrong. No, I know what I'm doing. And then acting like I'm not doing anything wrong is part of being annoying and being like playfully mean about it. Like I'm not, like I know. You know what I mean?
It's not with Cyrus's tail.
I know. Tell Cyrus to fuck off. Third, I'm just joking, bro. It's funny. Cyrus, fuck off, bro.
No, he's attacking.
That's what I hate. This is what I hate about cat people too. They'll just let the cats do stupid, annoying shit at the wrong time. Like, move him. Hello, we're filming.
We're roommates. He's in the room. He was here first.
And then they'll say stupid shit like that. Damn, I don't remember where I was going with this. Oh, the point of this story is I was gonna tell you about a joke that I made that was also kind of mean, but it was funny. It was really funny. But it was like
that was the start of it, huh?
Yeah. So now it just kind of feels a little conflicting.
No.
Let's just keep going.
No, tell the joke.
Oh, anyways, fuck
tell the joke.
So we were talking about shit, right? And she was like, oh, you're so mean to me. You make fun of me. And I'm like, yeah, but like we all make fun of each other. Like that's our thing. Like your daughters, have you ever heard them talk to me? Like they are super mean. And I'm like, you make fun of me too.
Nice to
like
you.
Mom makes fun of me so much for getting no bitches. She's like, I introduced Mom to Hot Rod, the movie, just so I could show her. I only showed her the first 15 minutes, and I was like, look at how fucking stupid this movie is. It's so funny. And then there's the one scene where he's talking to the neighbor girl, and they're just like having whatever little conversation, and she's into him, and he's nervous and whatever. And then she walks away, and he's like, you look pretty. And she turns around and she's like, what was that? And he was like, I said you look shitty. Good night, Denise. And he runs away, right? We saw that shit, so and mom is like, that's you. She makes fun of me too. That's the thing. That's what I don't like about it. Or that's why I don't stop making fun of her, because we all make fun of each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm the only one that's over here poking fun at everybody being the dickhead. So we were talking about how I make jokes or this or that or whatever. And she's like, you're so mean to me, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm so nice to you. I call you all the time. I talk to you all the time. Like, you know how many 27-year-olds have any desire to speak to their mother on a regular basis? Not many. I do. So then this is the worst example, but this is what happened. Mom had asked me, she was like, is there anything that you want me to cook while you're here? Because she knows I'm out in LA. I don't know how to cook everything that she cooks. I don't know all of the good spots. I haven't found any good Mexican food out here. Sometimes there's things that I'm craving or missing or haven't had in a while or this or that or whatever. They don't necessarily want to go out to eat for every single meal because that's not healthy or cheap. So she was like, do you want me to make anything? And I was like, oh, I want some milanesa tortas, right? And she was like, I bet. Then on the day, she was like, hey, for the tortas, do you want the pan blanco from the bakery, or do you want that round-ass, yellow-ass torta bread from the Vista Market? Sophia, you tell me which one I want.
It's going to be the bakery.
You know why you knew that immediately?
Because that's always the answer.
Because that's always the fucking answer, right? I hate when my family acts like they don't know me. I'm not. Here's the thing, because this can very easily come off as this spoiled, why would I want that? It's not as simple as why would I want that. It's not as simple as one's fancy, the other one's cheap, one's good, the other one's shitty. It's the context of if it was Dom asking me which one I want, I would just tell him, oh, I want this one, or that one, I think that one's better, let's get that one. But these are people that have known me for 27 fucking years. And I'm like, we've been through this. We've done this. We've asked this question. We've solved this problem 1,000 times over. And you still bring it to me like it's a new problem, right? That's my frustration when she asked me the question. So then I didn't answer the question. And I told her this. I was like, have you ever heard, because it was me, her, and Big O. And I was like, have you ever heard Big O claim that I insist on being mistreated? And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, Big O used to tell me that a lot. He would get mad at me. Right? You remember? He would get mad at me for some shit, or he would chew me out for some shit. And then he would tell me later, he was like, you insist on being mistreated. I don't want to yell at you. I don't want to call you this name, or I don't want to say that. I don't want to blah, 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 blah. But then you do all this stupid shit and you force my hand and I have to react the way I do, right? I don't generally agree with that sentiment, but that's what he would say. And I tell the story and I'm like, and he would say that he has to react in such a way because I'm doing or saying ridiculous shit to begin with, and I'm forcing his hand. And she was like, oh, yeah. I'm familiar with the concept. He said that before. And I was like, yeah, that's how I feel about you sometimes. Right? And me and Big O started laughing our asses off because it was a joke and because it was funny. Mom was like, ah! And I was like, how did you not see that coming? First of all, that was so obvious that that's what I was going to say because you just asked me a question and then I randomly bring up this topic. You know what I mean? It was so fucking obvious that that's where I was going with it. Yeah. But she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, Mom, how many times have we made tortas? How many times have you asked me which one I like? Sophia, do I prefer flour or corn tortillas?
Flour.
Sophia, do I like red or blue, the color?
He likes red.
Sophia, I don't know. I can't think of any other questions.
Wrong. I don't know why.
No, yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was so nervous.
I'm not going to ask any more questions.
I know him.
I'm not going to ask any more questions. Sophia, do I prefer spaghetti or lasagna?
Spaghetti.
there's certain things where it's just like, look, I'm not trying to sound like a spoiled brat who's getting mad at my mom for doing nice things, which is how
For
she
cooking
takes it.
for
And
him.
yeah, that's how she interprets it. I'm like, bro, you know me too fucking well for this to be like a reasonable question. And the thing is that it's not that this one question fucking ruined my day, whatever. It's that she asks those types of questions so fucking often that I'm like, you know this, we've done this. Why do we have to keep doing this? You know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not here to complain about my mom. I just want to tell you that story because it was so fucking funny. We died laughing.
I'll point this out to you, or I'll say this. You said it didn't ruin your day, that mom's question, but you likely ruined hers. She was probably thinking about that the rest of the day.
But I don't mean it.
Poor
First
mom.
of all, I don't mistreat mom. So the joke, it's inherently a joke because one, I don't mistreat mom. Two,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a reasonable argument or line of thought to begin with. Like, how I react to what you do is my choice at all times, no matter what it is you do, right? And if by my own definition I'm mistreating you, then it's inherently an overreaction. So like, no matter what you did, if I reacted appropriately, then I'm not mistreating you. So in order for me to mistreat you, I have to react inappropriately, which is an overreaction, which is again my fault. So like, first, like none of it makes sense. Like, I don't mistreat mom. I don't agree with the logic, and I don't think it's fair. And third, well, that's kind of it. But still, and I was like,
well, third, I'll pull up a third.
What?
Third, this whole story is Oscar justifying being mean to mom. That's all I'm hearing.
I was just telling you about a joke that I made, and it was hilarious.
At the perfect time. He can't even argue back, which means I'm right. But it was funny, yeah. Sorry, mom. That was funny.
That's so funny. That was so funny, right? It was so funny. And then I told her nicely, I was like, Mom, I would prefer the bread from the bakery.
Did you actually?
Please. About as nicely as I'm saying it now. You know what I mean?
Okay. I figured as much. Oscar, guess what? I'm growing as a person. You know why? And no. I mean this literally. I can burp now.
What the?
I can burp. I've burped. I used to never be able to burp. Like, even when I tried, I couldn't. And then one day, I don't know, I guess I drank just an extra fizzy soda. And then I burped. And I was like, is this what it is? And I've been farting less. And I think it's because I'm burping more. It's crazy. He's laughing, but I'm so serious right now.
Shut the fuck up.
He's walking.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I felt like it was newsworthy. Oh, he's cut off. I can't hear him anymore.
What the fuck, dude?
Anyways.
Hold on. Well, part of why I was laughing
is because I have
to
burp. I'll burp in camera so that
Sophia, if you guys don't know, we have a clip from over a year ago where I was talking about how my sisters are a lot of things, but they're not ladies, right? And I was like, they be farting all loud, and they be doing this, and they be cursing like sailors, and they this and that, and whatever.
I've never cursed a day in my life.
And I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the fact of the matter. And then Sophia was like, "Nuh-uh, I don't be burping." And I was like, "You guys be burping and farting and doing all sorts of shit." And then she was like, "No, I don't. I don't burp. I can't. It's an insecurity of mine."
I don't know why I couldn't.
I was like, "What the fuck do you mean? You can't burp?" And she was like, "I don't know why, but it just doesn't happen." Like she has a condition or some shit. So, anyways, tell me about this new development, this revelation you're having. How the fuck? What happened? How did it happen? When did it happen? Where? How did you did it have to hit you? Like, oh my God, I just burped. What the hell? Like,
no, that's the thing. Like, it happened. Like, I don't even remember when it happened. I just realized I was burping one day, and I was like, I just burped. And I was like, what? And I tried to trace back. I was like, when did I burp last time? And then I started like really thinking. I was like, yeah, I burped then. So I don't know when it happened, I just suddenly realized. I don't know. Like, cause I think because it started small. Like anytime I would try to burp, it was always like really like just like it almost feels like it's like a tiny ass bubble that comes up, but it doesn't like it's like it doesn't like pop, I guess, if that makes sense. Like it's just like really small, and then like that's kind of it. Like that, yeah, like that was kind of the extent of that. So I could do that, and like okay, like it would happen. You know what I mean? Like when
when you would drink soda and shit, like
yeah, like that would happen. And then it just progressively like got more until I realized like I'm fully burping. That was a burp. If you didn't see my face, you would have thought I was a man.
This
like
can't
that
be
was a
real.
burp.
This can't be fucking real, bro.
It is.
I'm suspicious that you've been burping all along and you just don't like realize it. Like it's just so out of habit and like second nature that like it doesn't dawn on you that you just burp. Like blinking. Like you're not aware of how often, how many times you're blinking, unless you like really start to think about it. You know what I mean?
No, I couldn't, because there was a time where I acutely became aware of the fact that I couldn't burp, and I was like tracking it. I was like, I can't burp.
Bro, can you fucking can you fucking imagine just walking around in your regular life among regular people and everybody else is thinking about regular shit and you're there like, did I burp? Like
it's like, you know the saying where it's like you never know what's going on behind
someone's
closed
head.
Doors.
Sophia was like, I haven't burped. I haven't burped in 136 hours.
Yeah. Anyways.
So you never tried like chugging a soda or something? Like,
well, no, I didn't actively try. Like when I realized it, I wasn't like, I have to give me the Sprite. Like, no, it was just like, oh, that's
why wouldn't
weird.
you though?
Oh, well, because that
like if it's a phenomenon, like we should try the struggling. We should try the chugging the Sprite thing. Yeah. No, Sprite specifically. Sprite. Why is Sprite so much harder to drink than other sodas? Like, why is it so much more like, you know? It's weird.
You know what we should do? Have you seen that challenge where there's a phrase and you have to say it like supportive? You say it.
Oh yeah.
You say it mad.
I've seen
you say
it
sad, and then you say it like flirty or something, or like disappointed, not sad.
I've seen it. Do that. I've had no interest in doing it, but
I feel like it could be funny.
But I don't want to do. Like the flirty ones or anything, you know.
Okay, we don't have to do the flirty ones. We get it. You don't know how to be flirty on command like that.
Okay, do I can't burp and do it in all the different ways. Do angry.
Okay. We're no. We have to start off supportive because that's how the trend goes. We have to start off supportive, angry, disappointed, then flirty. But we're not doing flirty, so we'll do supportive, angry, and disappointed. Okay.
Go.
Okay. So supportive. I can't burp.
Okay.
That's my supportive.
What's next? Angry.
Now you do it.
Oh no, you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do all of them.
No. It's a back and forth. You go.
No, the trend is always one. Oh no, it is. No, sometimes
one
person.
Ooh. Oscar, just say it. I can't burp.
Why are we doing an acting class right now?
I can't burp. Oh my god.
I already did it.
Okay.
You weren't listening.
Okay. I heard it. Now we're doing angry.
Okay. Get in the zone.
I just thought.
Get in the zone. Auto zone. Anyways,
auto zone.
If you guys don't know, Sophia and I used to make TikToks and we used to do a shitload of lip sync videos. And every time we filmed, I decided whether or not I was gonna just like have a good time. And if I was gonna have a good time, I would just make Sophia break while she was filming her parts. And I could make her break so fucking easily. It was so weird to me.
It's kind of sad. I don't know. Like it's just okay.
Okay. Angry. Go.
I'm getting in the zone. I can't burp. Ooh, that was good. That was a good one. That was good. You know that was good. Your turn.
This is so fucking stupid, bro. Like
all of a sudden, I've seen the videos you and Devin make, and now you can't say I can't burp angry. Fucking.
No, but those are stupid on purpose. This is like stupid because you're. This is stupid because you're not being stupid. Like you're trying to be serious.
But you're gonna clip it You're going to clip it, and then it'll be a
Okay.
video that's trending, and it has a purpose. There.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me see. What's angry? I can't take myself seriously on this shit, bro. It's gonna be so lame.
That's why it's hard. You're the one who picked the phrase.
No, but I don't think it would matter, even if it was like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't burp. Okay. I think that's the best I got.
Okay. And then
This is so stupid if you're just listening to me, like, outside of this conversation. You know what I mean?
He's just embarrassed his roommates are hearing him.
Anyways. What's next? Disappointed?
Disappointed.
What? I wasn't even looking at you.
I just saw your stupid face. Look. Okay.
What the fuck is my stupid face, asshole?
I don't know. It's just so laughable.
I just saw your stupid face.
I can't burp. It was pretty good. I feel like I killed that shit. All right, go. See, it's hard.
You know what's fucked up? I just saw my stupid face in my camera and I laughed. I didn't even look at you. Okay.
I'm telling you, there's just something about your face.
Disappointed in myself or disappointed in you? Well, I'm talking about myself. I'm saying I. You know what I mean? So, like, I think myself is inherent. I can't. You're staring at me with a mouthful of water, you fucking idiot. Like,
Sorry.
Like, what are you doing?
I was drinking water.
Fucking jackass. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Stop. See, she's being an idiot, too. She's doing all this. I'm going to cover you with my camera. Hold on.
This is payback for all of the times that Oscar would do this to me while we were recording.
I'm just going to cover you with my hat. Okay, there we go. I can't see your stupid face now.
Just assume I'm making a stupid face.
No, it's fine. Is it disappointed?
Yeah.
The more like seriously I try to take this, the harder it is for me to not laugh. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah. Just fucking say it.
I can't burp. Okay, I think that was pretty good.
Go, girl. Give me nothing is what I was gonna say, but you think it was pretty good. So I'm gonna assume that your facial expressions carried that a lot. Anyways.
No, I think a lot of times with acting, like, people do too much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe. You know what we should do?
Anyways, this wasn't a challenge. But if it was, I won. Well, that's it for today's episode, guys. You let us know if you're type A or type B. You also let us know if what I was saying was crazy with it is hard doing the dishes, or if you agree with Oscar. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.